where can a ram be found?
That depends on when this is going to be.
That's right.
When do you want to approach the ram?
Because Ram is super busy for 2 weeks, so we could say it's during week 3.
It's not like he can't be found during those 2 weeks. It's just like in the evenings he's probably passed out in the common room or eating, things like that.
True. If you're passed out in the common room, you will discover a lorne beside or on top of you when you wake. Much like a cat, you know?
Very good, very good. If he passes out in the common room and discovers a lorne beside or on top of him, he just rolls over, throws an arm over her, and goes straight back to sleep.
Excellent. And either like she's sleeping too, or she's like laying on her side beating.
Extremely good. It wakes up a bit more later.
Right, and if any of your falling asleep is with a cog on, then you may be accompanied by a cogged up lorne, in which she can then use her 2 extra arms to hold additional beads.
Extremely, extremely good thinking, Lorne. I like the way she does things.
Yup. She can play cat's cradle with herself. She can play cat's cradle with herself now.
She can.
Which
oh
she
my
does
god.
Now.
Perfect girl.
Yes.
Alright.
So I imagine not a whole lot of conversation during the first 2 weeks.
If there is, it is slow from Ram's side. He's a tired boy who's had to use his brain.
Then we could do like a 2-parter maybe. So one could be like mid first or second, probably second week, because first week she's going to be completely tired as well because she's helping with cleaning and everything. Second week, beginning of it, she's pretty busy, but like near the end, which is where all these RPs are happening, is just because she's now actually more cognizant and less tired to be able to hang out with people. So we could tack this. Let's see, where do I put it? This one could be it would be before everything except for the Franklin one, maybe. So the Franklin already happened, but everything else hasn't yet.
Oh.
Or no, wait, fuck it.
Speaking of the Franklin one.
Yes.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
What happened?
Oh, I suppose.
What happened during the Franklin one? Yeah.
It went well. They cleaned up some stuff because they were picking up in the room, and Lorne gave him the book cover, the book gifties.
Aww.
And they held hands.
That's so sweet. Aww. I love how soft and sweet their relationship is. That's so cute.
So good. I love it. Yeah, they are going well.
Good. Very good.
Yep.
All right then.
Okay,
all right, let's do this thing.
This first one, you know what? We'll just make it after all the stuff I've had. Since everything I've had is still second week, so this will be tail end of second week, where she finds him on the couch, maybe either fast asleep or falling asleep.
You just see him sitting up, like leaning head back against the wall, mouth slightly open, but he's staring. His eyes are open. He's just like vacant.
Cog or no?
I'll say Cog. He hasn't bothered to take it off yet.
She wanders over. And I'm trying to think. I don't think she was. I will say that for her conversation with Finn and Harkin, maybe she was wearing her cog. So she'll have her cog on right now. And she walks in and sees a sleepy boy. And she makes a beeline for the sleepy boy.
Of course she does. Clingy, Lorne, clingy.
Clingy. She goes over and she plops herself right next to him.
He startles a bit and kind of like turns his eyes to look at her without moving anything else. Oh. Hey there, Lorne.
Hi. And then she pulls her legs up because they were normal sitting on a couch. Like, this is how a normal person sits. Now she
She's
has
being-
her legs up and she like kicks herself over, so she rolls onto her side kind of. So now she's leaning against him with her back.
He shuffles around a little bit, so he's got an arm over his shoulder, so it's easier.
How's training?
What is it? Oh, that. You know, the same as usual.
Sleepy.
No, just worn out. There's a bit of a difference, right?
Both.
Yeah. Well, they keep on barking questions at me all day. The last day, tomorrow or something, they're gonna give us a fucking quiz, so it's like I'm in some kind of school right now. You know I'm not made for that shit.
Quiz? Kind of.
Make sure we got all the basics down, you know?
Would never have thought.
Yeah, me neither.
She
How's you been?
starts beating. I am well. Yes. She has if you squint at what she's working on, it's a very small, simple piece that she seems to have just started recently.
Oh.
With brown beads.
Oh! He reaches over and pokes at it.
I'm making a bracelet.
Pretty plain old bracelet, this one.
How dare you call brown plain?
It's so boring. It's not like your normal colors at all.
I mean, I don't usually use brown, but it is a good earthy color.
I can't argue with that.
Besides, it's
Same as trees.
yes. Besides, it's the favorite color of the person I poked, so there you go.
Oh yeah? The person got a name?
Purple Friar.
That fucker, huh?
What?
Nothing.
What? She like is like craning her head over like, oh, 500.
Nothing serious behind the words. He's just like recognition. He shrugs and he says, well, they're one of those people who've been quizzing me.
Oh. Well, she's very nice.
Could definitely be worse.
Could be.
Could be
yes.
Jack.
Oh, whoa. Tell me.
He's like, if Mindy was raised in a pool of mud.
That could go many directions.
Yeah, so does he.
Oh. That could also go many directions.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing. So you're making this one for the corporal?
Yes. I was able to get her favorite color. And I figured, why not?
Already making friends, look at you go.
I like friends.
I know, Sister Lorne.
I make all the friends, Brother Ram.
You started on your journey fast with this group. He's hope we stick around then, huh?
Yeah. They seem decent.
Yeah.
I know the work is probably questionable, but I mean, that seems to be the case with everything.
Can't escape it these days, can we? I kinda hope we dodge this one, though. You
Dodge
know,
what?
heading on Harkin's other mission. Heading over to do all this. The vote was meant to, get us away from this situation.
It is, but it does appear we are going the opposite direction.
Hey, I don't recall, did you want to come out here, or did you vote to stay away?
I voted for coming out here.
Huh.
Honestly, I could go either way, as I can with most things. But there's a boon to this research that Harkin is working on. And if he's able to succeed in it, then many people would benefit.
He got you with his greater good shit, didn't he?
I guess, if that's what you want to call it.
Hey, I'm not judging.
He seems
I got caught with the same stuff. Yeah.
And for the most part, he does seem to know what he's talking about. There are obviously places that we disagree, as his belief in, his belief does not exactly jive with my own belief, but that is the way things are.
I think if you look at it overall, he's doing what he feels is the right thing.
Aren't we all?
Aren't we all? I just hope he doesn't look at the big picture too much when we're on the surface.
Time will tell how things will turn out.
And it will. And speaking of which, he kind of sits up a little straighter and turns his head fully to look at her. You doing okay?
I'm alright. And I suppose...
I would like to empathy that, yeah.
Yeah.
One moment. Pardon me, coming through.
Oh, my goodness. What is this?
This is my empathy roll, Lorne, who I'm touching.
I know, right? Do I attempt to... What is the resist? I'm just curious.
I think resistance is your credibility.
Credibility. What the fuck am I? What's mine? Hey, you know what? I'm just roll for giggles. She's not resist.
Oh.
If she wanted to fight you.
She could draw me to a standstill.
I guess the way we're gonna do it here, because she doesn't try to hide stuff from him, but I do think with things happening that she does have some kind of wall up, that the kind of facade that that's there to keep things good, right?
1 second. I should have this written down. Lorne has the tramp stamp, right?
She do.
Yeah. Okay. So one of the things for the tramp stamp is it helps people in a situation where they might want to hide things be honest in good times or bad.
Yeah. Like I said, she doesn't try to hide stuff from him. So that's kind of how I'm rationalizing the 5 there. Is that that's he's peering past the
Oh.
usual walls that she's got up right now. Just because all the bad stuff is going on, and she's been thinking about it.
Yeah, there's a lot of things
It
going on.
hasn't gotten her
There's a reason he
down.
asked.
Yeah, it hasn't gotten her down per se. Not as much as it could, and like peaks at cool and void as of right now, since we're not running with we don't have the cold at the moment. She is perfectly fine. Perfectly splendid.
Right.
Um,
Absolutely fine.
but there is you do get there's some worry. Let's see what else. There is what she doesn't know that she has, which is her kind of clinginess, which, gosh, I haven't had a chance to describe it to me, because then this could be something Ram can actually pick up on.
Gotcha.
And yeah, we'll definitely have this placed. Yeah, this is after she's talked to everyone already, so this works.
Alrighty.
Glad I placed this after. Because it might have affected her Harkin conversation at least.
I bet it would have.
Where is okay, so however, oocylates due to the misocylate, it can be taken as they are feeling a bit down, not wanting to be alone. So they want to keep themselves occupied, less for curiosity, and be with their friends and family attachment.
Oh.
So she's fine, but there is that feeling of downness and the not wanting to be alone. Which, whether Ram picks up on that or not, because I mean she's always been pretty her boundaries, like Ram's and her personal boundaries, have almost been non-existent from
the get-go, almost. Yeah. There's no wall there, really. Okay.
The Moors and Ram, like they keep him moored, right?
Right.
But
Ram pushes through.
I think the way that would transcribe over to him, I guess, is there's kind of it's like a background buzz, maybe, a static that she doesn't realize is there.
So then she says she's okay, and Ram thinks about it for a second, nods, and reaches up and just like scruffs up her hair until it's a mess.
My hair.
Come here. I'll fix it for you too.
Okay. I mean, she was already leaning against him, so she just makes sure she's sitting in the perfect do my hair sit.
Yep.
Actually, what she probably ends up doing is hopping off the couch and sitting in front of him, because then like that's the perfect height to do hair.
Perfect height for big long lorne. Yep. So he leans over and he runs his hands through her hair and evens it out a little bit, and after a few, like a minute or so, he says, "There's been a lot going on lately. And not much time to process any of it."
This is true.
And with what happened to Franklin last time.
Hey, you get a pang or something from there.
What's the something? What's the something?
Pang or something.
A little bit of
Oh my god! See into her soul. I'm gonna see a little. Yeah.
Yoink, yoink.
That's the dokies you got. They're paying a dokies, but also like, because he's saying about what happened to Franklin, and it kind of brings back that surge of emotion she had. She very briefly relived it.
He runs his hands through her hair a little more soothingly if he can, and then he says, I don't... Well, how have things been between you two, anyway?
They have been very wonderful.
Oh, made some progress, have you?
I have, she says proudly.
One of these days, everybody's gonna be able to tease you in the streets.
I gave him the sleeves. He liked
Oh, that
them.
one you've been working on for so long.
Yeah. The look on his face when he saw my wrapping. It wasn't very good wrapping.
I bet he took it anyway, because it was from you. Am I right?
Yeah. I'm not very
There you
good at
go.
wrapping paper, though. You really should have seen it. It was a mess.
But you didn't take any pictures for this posterity?
No, I should have. Oh well. It's
Eh.
in my memory.
Gift mist is rolling around soon enough.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Pokes her.
Hmm.
You got anything? Anything planned for that?
For what?
No. You and Franklin are getting closer every day. Might want to get him something special for that.
No.
Oh, come on. What happened to the ever calm and put together arbiter?
I am ever calm. She says, slightly less calm than usual.
Oh, if you say so. He goes back to playing with her hair, starting to put it into a little ponytail.
Eh. I don't know, it's just... with what happened. Like... well... obviously there's a lot of death going on right now. And that I can accept. These things happen. And thankfully, it was none of ours. It is still sad, the amount of death that happened. And for such a reason. I mean, the way that they carelessly threw the lives of their crew away with such baseless cruelty. So yes, when
It's-
I helped with the bodies, you know, I had to say my prayers. But at the same time, I mean, there were a couple of us that almost perished.
They were.
If I do recall, you may have been among them.
He stops for a second and you can feel him like tug on your ponytail a little bit. I'm fine, Lauren. It's part of the job. Always come back better than before.
I know. We can't always count on that.
Counting it for me. Worry about the rest of them. Oh, one sec.
Yep.
I'll be right back. My computer and everything has just arrived. One sec.